about flat earth for a moment. When people think about flat earth, they think of a disc floating around in space. But see, flat earthers do not believe in space altogether. So let's cut space out completely, because Genesis chapter 1 says, God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so. So this means there's water above us and below us. He put the sun, the moon, and the stars within this firmament. And the sun and the moon circle around in the firmament. Right on the other side of that firmament is God. There is no getting out of this earth. There is a Hebrew model of the earth. You can see it right here. I'll show you. This is what they believed before NASA was founded in July 29, 1958. They believed this for thousands of years until NASA came along and changed everything. NASA's logo is a serpent's tongue. According to the Bible, the earth is unmovable. The earth stays still. It does not move. There's a story in the book of Joshua that talks about how the sun and the moon were stopped for a whole day. So according to the Bible, the sun and the moon go in circles inside of the firmament right above us. Water is contained. Can you imagine putting water inside of a ball and spin it? Wouldn't the water come gushing out? Think about it for a moment. Water is contained. We have a ice wall surrounding the earth. Okay? A flat plane. It is a circle, but it's not a ball. If you believe in flat earth and what the Bible says, then you know that God is right above us. God is closer than people make him out to be. NASA tries to tell us that there is no God. What NASA does, it deceives us into thinking that there's this space and that we can actually come out of this planet and sit on the moon. This is all lies. And we cannot come out of this glass dome. When Satan took Jesus to a very high mountain and told him to bow down to him and he would give him all this, show him the kingdoms of the world and their glory. How is Jesus going to see all the kingdoms of the world on a high mountain if it's a spinning ball? And the Bible talks about the four corners of the earth. We are in a flat plane. Flat earth lines up with what the Bible says. NASA's view does not. NASA is lying. NASA is deceiving the whole world. All they are trying to do is take us farther away from God. Make us think that there is no God, and trying to get us to believe in this Big Bang theory, making so many people into atheists, when all along God is right above us. He opens the windows of heaven. He is right above us. He makes the earth his footstool. We are like grasshoppers to him. And there are no planets. They're all stars. Right before Jesus cracks open the sky and returns with the clouds, he mentions that the sun will be darkened, the moon will not give its light, and he says the stars will fall to the earth. Now please make it make sense. If the earth is a small, tiny ball spinning in space, and the stars are like huge compared to the earth, how are these stars going to fall to the earth? The only way that the stars are going to fall to the earth, like fig trees who cast their untimely figs, is if they're in the firmament and they're smaller than the earth. NASA was founded around a time when we were not yet introduced to all this technology that we know of today, it was easy for them to use this technology to convince us of what the earth looks like, and to convince us that they went to the moon when in fact they didn't, when in fact they were probably just trying to break the firmament each mission. And now when we look back, we can see that they use predictive programming and subliminal messages all in the movies. Now, I'm not telling you that you have to be a flat earth believer. I'm not. All I'm saying is do your research. Go back to Genesis chapter 1, read the whole thing, and then go and compare it to what NASA tells us to believe, and see for yourself, and you decide what to believe. I know it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy to just believe something other than what we've been programmed to believe all these decades.